Scientists want to release millions of genetically altered mosquitoes?
And the White House just hosted a cage fight.
America.
And someone wants to try and build a floating city.
There's a river so dangerous in England that if you fall in, nobody survives. This episode's brought to you by
Backbone Coffee.
First Phorm,
The Great Lakes Fishing Expo.
and Heritage Roofing.
Watch or listen.
Do it.
Passing their faith to reach this world. Fish on.
Hello, my friend, we meet again. It's been a while since I've been in this podcast room with you, David.
It has been a long time.
It's been a minute, brother.
That's some pretty good Creed.
I felt it in my bosom.
I don't know if you can say that.
Well, I'm back.
Get a little Song of Solomon up in here.
Hey, I'm just back from church camp, feeling ornery, just full of the Holy
I don't know if
Ghost.
that's where you want to go with your church camp talk.
Full of the Holy Ghost and fire, baby. It was a week. It was a fun week with those junior high boys. Shout out to Grayson. I'm not going to say your last name because laws. And he's listening now. Made a fan. Told him some bedtime stories.
What's his name? Grayson?
Grayson.
I like it.
He commented earlier.
You have a sister named Scarlett? Your parents big Buckeye fans, Grayson?
I don't know what
I
you're
like
saying.
it. Scarlett and Gray. Scarlett and Grayson.
Yeah. Oh, I see. My brain is fried, so we're gonna just see how this goes. But cool dude. He did wear a lot of Ohio State stuff, so he got it. And I didn't.
I'm a fan then, Grayson.
Anyways, it was a week, dude. Such a cool thing. 29 kids got the Holy Ghost.
That's awesome.
That was awesome, and just good preaching. Cole Beebe brought the house down. Super funny, dude. He was one of the funniest night speakers that we've ever had. And
I think with a last name like BB, you have to be.
he was so funny. I think he was Florida's youth president, former youth president, but super funny guy. And actually, one of the things we're going to talk about on the show came from one of his illustrations, so it's going to be cool. And our friend Christian Bolgren, former guest of the show, repeating guest on the show.
Maybe.
He preached the day sessions. It all went good. And one of our students got the Holy Ghost, which was cool. And
man, just tell me about that. That's awesome.
Always a great camp. Always tired when I come back. But it's always fun. Yeah. And junior high is funny. So
yeah, it's a fun age.
I love it. It's one of my favorite age groups to teach and be involved in that kind of ministry. They're just fun. It's because they're not like super cool factor yet, and they're real open and they're real funny and goofy. And
never know what you're going to get.
You never know what you're going to get. There was a boy who came into the dorm and he had socks that were already dirty. You know what it was like growing up as a junior high boy. You would, I don't know, maybe he had a 2 a day or something. He came to church camp already with dirty socks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
bottom of the barrel, grab them out of the hamper.
Why not?
It smelled so bad. And
that's the other thing about that age group is the smells have started.
Proceeded to smell the entire week of dirty sock. It was a time. But the dorms got a nice upgrade this year. They completely redid the showers, which was really great because it used to be just like a straight pipe in the wall and some cinder blocks, and that was the shower situation. Some curtains and stuff, and they just completely redid it, full on new shower stalls, different the locking bathroom doors, all the things. It was really nice.
That's good.
I slept a lot better. Funny story. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell this, but funny story. One of the workers was setting a squirrel trap in the ceiling of one of the dorms, and it was the dorm I was in. And there's like volunteer staff. I may cut this, I don't know, but there's volunteer staff. You're gonna laugh. Volunteer staff that are younger guys, like I don't know, 16, 17 years old. Yeah, and they were setting traps for the squirrels that got into the roof or into the ceiling, above the ceiling, into like kind of the attic space. And the adult that was instructing them says, hey, make sure you walk on the joists while you're setting these traps. And they saw the squirrel as they were setting the trap. They got scared and started walking on the 2x4s instead of the joist because they didn't know what a joist was, and completely fell through the ceiling and made a 8-foot hole in the ceiling of the dorm that they had to patch during rec time.
Goodness.
I was like, usually it's the campers you got to worry about messing something up, but the workers fell through the ceiling.
I don't know who it was, but I'm just picturing Will McCartney just falling through the ceiling.
It wasn't Will, but it was funny. And nobody got hurt. It was completely safe, complete accident. Lessons were learned, but it was
squirrel.
It was funny. Good time. Always a good time at the historic Buckeye Lake campgrounds. Great team. I did feel like the old man there, though. Honestly,
That's
one of them.
because you are.
One of them. But yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. Good time. Dude, I stayed on my diet. I brought my own cottage cheese and a couple dozen hard-boiled eggs, and that's what I ate for breakfast every morning. So I stayed on my protein
That sounds
goals.
miserable.
It was good.
I think I'm going to start carnivore soon.
I told Hillary to do it.
Yeah.
Just for 30 days, just to see.
Yeah. I talked to Britt, and the big thing was like cost, but honestly, with Dumas, again, shameless shout out.
Yeah, I love Dumas.
But Dumas, the prices are great. The quality's great.
Dan.
Yeah.
Dude. We love you, man.
Absolutely.
We love Dumas.
Hey, our show matches your vibes, Dan.
Just saying, Dan.
So
come on the show.
Yeah. Promote
business.
Dumas. We'll just keep going and buying meat. Why not? Have you tried the Burger Dispatch?
Mm-mm.
Dude.
The truck?
It just got voted best food truck in Ohio.
Oh, the Dumas truck?
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what it was called. Yes, it's the best
Very
burger.
good. So
good. Wait, what you were saying? You're going to do carnivore?
Yeah, I think we're going to try I'm going to try carnivore. Britt's thing was like the cost, but honestly, when you look at it, it's not much more. Like you cut out a couple of the snacks.
Can you eat eggs?
Yeah.
That's like a big part.
Yeah.
Like you can have any animal product on carnivore.
Well, so what I was going to do is I was going to do eggs, obviously meat, and then I was going to add maybe vegetables or fruit.
Yeah.
One of the two. So
nuts. You could do nuts.
Yeah. Essentially just cutting out carbs and sugar.
Like raspberry, any berries that you could. Paleo, that's kind of paleo.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it'll help. I've been relatively low carbs and super high protein. I eat the same kind of thing every morning. It's like just cottage cheese and hard-boiled eggs or like yogurt with a scoop of protein in it.
Yeah.
And then lunch is always, I try to meal prep my lunches, and just doing those 2 meals, I've lost like 15 pounds.
Yeah, I usually do a protein shake in the morning, a salad at lunch, and then my issue is after dinner. Like I'll have whatever, like a steak or whatever for dinner, but then like snacking late at night watching TV with Brittany.
Yeah.
That's what gets me, is the snacking.
These are not a sponsor, but you can try these. These are talking about snacks.
Right.
These are Smart Sweets candy. And there's like 3 grams of sugar, relatively low carbs per bag,
That's
a
not
lot
bad.
of fiber. It just tricks you into thinking
Yeah,
it's
not bad.
candy. But yeah, dude,
kind of sour.
yeah, wasn't expecting that one to be super sour. But they got like gummy worms and different stuff.
Female founded.
Equality. What was I saying?
I don't know.
Carnivore. I told Hillary to do it because there's a lot of studies that say that you can get rid of like thyroid issues.
Yeah.
And different autoimmune diseases and stuff with just a reset from carnivore diet. It doesn't, from what I've heard though, it's not really long term.
No, it's not
supposed to be a
sustainable.
short-term
Yeah.
thing. But I'm
I
willing to
wouldn't
try
want to
it.
do it long term.
But I managed to stay on my diet.
That's awesome.
And stayed in a deficit. I tracked everything. It's hard because they feed you 4 times. Like you get the 3 meals the campers have, and then they feed us a special meal after service. One of the days they brought in like Old Carolina, and one of the days they brought in like 2 days. One of them was like fajitas and tacos from somewhere, and it's like churches that donate like a good meal to the working staff.
That's cool.
And Popeyes one night, which was interesting, and it was the second time I've ever had Popeyes. Much better this time. It was
Yeah,
a
their
sandwich.
sandwiches are pretty
It was
good.
a good sandwich.
I did for Father's Day, we're recording the day after Father's Day, I did a smoked pork shoulder, or pork butt, some people call it, a little pulled pork for, we had my father-in-law up from South Carolina, my brother-in-law in.
Nice.
I did a smoked pork butt for 18 hours on a smoker, little apple wood. It was really good. I had a little bit of that today for lunch. I usually make my own barbecue sauce. I didn't do it this time though.
Yeah.
Just honestly went and got Dumas barbecue sauce.
Nice.
Very good. Highly recommend it. Got the pork shoulder from Dumas. Dude, I got 8 pounds of meat for $15.
Nice, dude. Can't beat it.
Yeah.
We had Delmonico steaks and
That's my
a
favorite
couple
cut.
sirloin steaks.
Hey,
Delmonico!
if you're listening, what's your favorite cut of steak? I know a lot of people are going to say the filet. I really like a Delmonico. I like the marbling.
Yep. It was good. Super good.
Mm-hmm.
There was a couple bits that were...
A ribeye is good too.
That need
Give a
to cut
ribeye.
off.
I'd say for me, Delmonico ribeye fillet.
It was good.
And honestly, the good old sirloin.
Yep.
It's always up there.
Sirloin's a good
cut.
choice. And we did potatoes. We did it all in the Blackstone. Did potatoes with like mozzarella smashed with seasoned salt and stuff. It was super good. Yeah, it was a good time, man. But I stayed on my diet, dude. This morning, I did something weird though. I needed creatine. I forgot my creatine at camp, hence the brain fog from earlier. But I mixed my creatine with diet root beer.
That's super weird.
And it felt wrong. It felt wrong. It was good. It was root beer, but it felt like
Creatine.
It felt wrong.
A&W creatine.
It was. It was diet A&W root beer mixed with creatine. And I went, this probably shouldn't be the way, right?
I mean, it's getting in your system,
it was
I guess.
good, though.
In a weird way.
Yeah.
I noticed you said this morning, though, you had a root beer with breakfast?
I did. I did.
All right.
I also had a coffee. I backbone coffee.
I did have some back
rolling
today.
coal.
Yeah, that's what I'm drinking right now, too.
Yeah, dude, it was good. Dude, I don't know if it's still going on, but they had a Father's Day sale, 25% off. So check that out.
Yeah. And if not, just buy some.
Yeah, dude.
Use our link.
Casting faith. But dude, it was a good week. Before we get into our story, though, I gotta add, don't go anywhere. Dude, I started taking creatine, David.
Every day?
Every day creatine. And not just any creatine, Phorm creatine.
That's the only creatine I take.
It's amazing. I would say it's delicious, but it's unflavored, but it doesn't mix. You know how like old creatine got kind of clumpy at the bottom? And
Little gritty.
Yeah, it was like sand.
Yeah.
Not like Phorm's creatine. You should be taking creatine. Helps your brain.
Yeah, not only does it help you when you're working out and you're trying to gain a little bit more muscle mass, trying to look a little bit better, but creatine also, studies show it helps you mentally. So taking Phorm creatine every day, not only good for your physical health, but your mental health as well.
Creatine. Get you some creatine.
Phorm.
Creatine. Phorm creatine. Phorm.
Creatine.
Creatine. Phorm. So for the All-Star game at camp, speaking of camp, the campers play the staff. It's really not fair for junior high, though, because it's kind of sad. But it was like, I ran the scoreboard because my ankle's still jacked up. You looked at me like you would run the scoreboard. Yeah. I ran the scoreboard, did sound effects and all this stuff. It was fun. And the amount of mosquitoes that came out of nowhere, everywhere I looked, there was a mosquito. It was in my face. It was in my eyes. I inhaled one at some point. A little like a penny.
A bit of copper
And
a little zinc.
it was interesting. But I noticed, dude, they're getting bigger.
Yeah, I've heard a couple people actually talking about that. Like the size of the mosquitoes this year is ridiculous. I haven't noticed it personally, but I have heard a couple people saying the size has changed.
Between the fireflies and the lightning bugs and the mosquitoes, my car is peppered in bugs from driving back.
Hey, man, you ever think about the way that we spell mosquito?
Mosquito.
Mosquito. Why don't we call it mosquitoes?
We can call them
That sounds a lot more fun. Oh, man, it's just a mosquito.
mosquitoes. Anyways, they're giant.
Yeah.
I feel like they're getting bigger. And, dude, those camp mosquitoes are different. They're built different. But I had one land on my arm, man, and, dude, it was pretty big. I smacked it. It didn't get me, but I got it. But it was huge.
It didn't get me, but I got it.
I got him, man. It was like the size of one of those 50-cent pieces, you know?
You know, I don't question God.
But why?
But when it comes to mosquitoes, what's the point?
Yeah, dude. I think to feed the bats. Maybe.
There's different bugs.
Yeah, I agree. Midge flies.
I kind of think that mosquitoes weren't originally in the plan of creation, and when we sinned, God created another one.
Take that, Eve. Thanks, Adam. Jeez. Anyways, it was huge, dude. But speaking of mosquitoes, have you heard this thing that scientists are doing?
I heard a lot of things, but
Apparently, Google is releasing genetically modified mosquitoes.
Okay.
So scientists want to release millions of these mosquitoes that have been genetically altered, and it's supposed to be male mosquitoes with an altered gene that when they reproduce with the female, that it sterilizes them instead of enabling them to reproduce.
I mean, I'm for that.
So they're not trying to make more mosquitoes. They're trying to make
reduce it,
fewer
right?
mosquitoes. And they've been breeding male mosquitoes carrying naturally occurring bacteria. And the males mate with the females, and the eggs don't hatch, and the mosquito population drops, is the concept. But doesn't it feel a little weird that we're messing with things like this to you? Like, I'm cool with the outcome, but it's like the desired outcome. I understand.
I think it was Dr. Ian Malcolm in Jurassic Park.
This is
that
exactly
said
where my
life
thought goes.
finds a way.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
And if life doesn't find a way, what happens if one of those genetically altered male mosquitoes bites, your son? And the goal of this is to create infertility in bugs. Like what is the accidental application of this?
Yeah.
Which is where my mind went, is all I'm saying. I think, I don't know. I would like there to be no mosquitoes. Like you said, it's one of those bugs where you're like, it'd be better if we didn't have these. But it's weird that we're messing with DNA of things and injecting bugs with things and doing stuff like this.
Do you remember a couple years ago was going around the viral picture?
Yeah, with the
mosquito
numbers
with a number on it.
Yeah. And then they're dropping millions of more.
Makes you wonder, dude. I think if there's any way that they could spread a disease quickly and
Or
easily.
a cure to a disease.
Cure.
Yeah.
Mosquitoes would be the easiest way to do it. Nobody would even notice.
Yep. Have you ever seen the way that they're how they actually bite? How it's almost like an IV situation.
Yeah.
Super weird.
Mm-hmm.
Super weird. I don't know, man.
Gross little bugs.
It sounds better than where I thought this was going, but it just makes me should we?
No, we should not. That's the answer.
If we're talking about releasing millions of them in order to reduce the population, it just kind of sounds...
Let's make it worse to make it better.
Yeah, exactly, dude. And I feel like every movie starts this way.
Dude, do you remember when we were kids, the trucks that would drive around with the fog for mosquitoes shooting out the back?
Yeah.
And your parents would tell you, don't go outside for 30 minutes
Yeah.
after that. What was that?
What? But yeah.
And what happened to that?
Do you remember? This is off topic, but do you remember Gifted and Talented program?
Mm-hmm.
Did you be a part of that?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't gifted.
So I was.
Were you?
I was.
You
I
were
remember,
special.
I remember drinking this pink liquid.
Ugh.
Yeah, and it was kind of. They said it was like mouthwash or something. You don't remember this?
No.
Didn't happen to you? And then
I remember taking penicillin for when I had
No, this
strep
was
throat.
at school. They would take you to a room, and you're part of the Gifted and Talented program, and they would do different things.
I think something happened
No,
to you,
I'm
dude.
telling you,
I think you need to go through some memory regression
If
stuff.
you're in the comment section, if you have an
Did you
experience
drink
like this,
pink stuff?
did you drink pink
because
stuff
you were
at school?
special?
I did.
I think that
And then one time they put headphones on me, and I had to listen to a beep, and I had to say when the beep was happening and when it wasn't. This never happened to you?
no.
I'm not kidding. This isn't made up.
I believe you. I've heard
actually
this, but
happened.
the pink drink thing is what's throwing me
Yeah.
off. What were you
It was
drinking?
like a little.
dude?
It was like almost like what you like a Dixie cup, but it was clear. It was a pink liquid. You're looking real concerned at me
Yeah,
right
I
now.
am. I think something happened to you.
Maybe, but I don't know. It was just weird. I don't know why I said that. But I do know that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of all cells.
That it is.
Anyways, I think this is like the beginning of every horror movie. I think we should just maybe not mess with people and things. And there's a lot of stuff, like you said, when we were kids, that just happened that you'd have no. What was in that fog? What was in that pink drink? What was?
I want to know the guy that was driving around the truck with a big mosquito fogger in the back.
His name was Randall.
Yeah. Goes by Randy.
Randall was the guy. He probably ain't with us anymore.
Mm-mm.
Shout out to Randall. If you're a Randall, leave a comment. But yeah, they would fog it, and you'd just be like, don't go outside for
And
a
it
little
didn't do anything. That's the thing. I remember going outside after 30 minutes and getting bit by mosquitoes.
Is that kind of like the don't eat after for 30 minutes after swimming? No,
Or don't swim after
what did I
eating
say?
for 30 minutes because you'll cramp?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
I'm like, what do we?
Kind of like when your dad used to tell you to not talk because when you were fishing because it would scare the fish away, and then you found out that it doesn't matter if you talk.
It doesn't matter. They don't.
He just
care.
wanted you to be quiet.
Yeah, he just didn't want you to talk. That was one of the bigger disappointments in my life. You go fishing with your buddies, and you're just, and it's like, then you catch one, and then you yeah, it's just one of those things. I don't know, man.
Something to be said about like throwing rocks in the river or the lake when your buddies are fishing and you're bored and
Yeah.
you know who you are.
If mosquitoes disappeared tomorrow, David, would anybody be upset though?
No.
Let's talk about the positive.
No. Nobody be upset. Like I told you, I feel like that's a plague.
Yeah, dude. Nobody would be mad at it. So if it worked, I'm here for it. If
Like
it works.
if one of the plagues in Exodus was mosquitoes, I'd completely understand.
What I don't like though is it's Google doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Google doing it?
Right.
I don't like it. It's just weird.
I'm with you. There's certain people that if you link their name to it, I'd be concerned.
Yeah, dude, it's weird. Another weird thing happened. You know how Trump did I said his name. It's okay. You know how he redid the reflection pond?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
I'm having
The
brain.
reflection pool for the Washington
Yeah.
Monument.
Yeah.
Memorial.
He redid it, painted it all nice, got rid of all the algae, did it all good. I saw today that somebody had dove down and cut the liner, and that's why it's causing all the...
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, so it led to a couple of people were arrested for it.
Oh, man.
But they had taken a knife down and cut the liner, and so it got all infested with the algae again, and the paint's peeling off, and...
I saw that the paint was peeling, and I saw the algae. I didn't see anything about somebody cutting it. That's crazy.
Apparently, it's all like connected. I don't know. Super weird. What a waste.
I just feel like we have better things as a country to complain about.
Or do.
Right.
You know?
I'm for making
Make it nice.
Washington look nice. It's
100%. But
yeah, I feel like we
shut
got
up
more
about
things
the
that we-
sun, you know?
Yeah,
like, what are we arguing
right.
about? There's so much else going on in the world that we're going to be worried about a pond, which, yeah, it should look nice.
I think so too. I don't think that people need to be cheering for the algae. I don't think that we need to be spending a bunch of time on something dumb. Honestly, I don't think there's any issue with making the capital of our country look nice. But I also think that we have other stuff that we can spend our money on too. That's the other thing.
But like the UFC event on the White House lawn, boy, did you watch
America.
that? That was a fever dream.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy watching the fighters walk from the Oval Office.
Unreal, dude.
It was cool though. That flyover, dude, was insane.
Just you heard like bald eagle screeching in the background, and then the flyover. It was awesome. Say what you want about all of it, and if it's a waste of money or whatever. If you like the UFC, that was like
I mean,
the
it was
mecca.
a really good fight card, and yeah, the weather ended up turning out to be okay. And
Yeah.
I know that was a really big podcaster's concern was that the temperature would be too much. They'd be slick or rain, but it turned out okay and awesome fights.
Yeah, dude, it was solid. I did fall asleep a little.
Me too. I felt old. I fell asleep.
I was like, dang. You know what it is? We got to get together and be together during the thing.
Yeah.
It's your friends that keep you up. They're so late all the time. But shout out to Justin Gagey
Yeah.
for being like a full-on Rocky Balboa.
Beating up Ilya Taporia.
That was so awesome.
Sean O'Malley.
Yep.
Knockout. Dude, he knocked the dude out, and before he even fell, he started saluting the
I
president.
love it.
That was so cool.
So cool. We're not going to say what the other guy said, but it was
funny.
It was a thing. But yeah,
it wasn't good, but it was funny.
It was cool to see though. Cool to see all that happening. And then yeah, dude, it was just unique. It felt like I said, it felt like a fever dream.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy.
But
it's America's 250, so
yeah, special.
I mean, do different stuff. I don't know.
They probably will never do it again.
No, definitely not. But speaking of America 250, dude, World Cup going on. USA's 2-0, and I believe we can call it soccer now, right?
Oh, football.
No. It's soccer. So it's been fun though to watch. Obviously, as an American, we want to see the United States succeed. Yeah, it's been really cool. But what's also been really cool is seeing the world come to the United States and kind of tear down the stereotypes that the world has built of the United States.
Right. Dude, have you seen the guys who like go into restaurants and stuff because they're in from for the World Cup and they'll go out to like a barbecue joint and they'll be like, "This is the best thing I've ever had."
I think it's Freddie on X or Twitter, whatever, German guy that's just been going out and experiencing America and loving every bit of it. It's so cool to see.
It's so fun, man.
One thing that I thought was really funny as a sports fan was one of the concerns, I guess, going into the World Cup was that the United States stadiums wouldn't
Hold everybody.
hold everybody.
Yeah.
And everybody has got here and been like, what in the world do you guys use these stadiums for on a weekly basis?
Football. Actual football.
You want to see those stadiums filled up and bumping?
That's so funny.
Go to Columbus on a Saturday in the fall. And it's been crazy because most of the stadiums they're using aren't even the big, like the stadium in Michigan, the Big House, University of Michigan Stadium is the biggest stadium in the country. It's not being used.
Yeah.
The Horseshoe in Columbus is, I think it seats 104,000, 120,000, something like that, not being used.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we definitely have the infrastructure to host these events. It's it's been crazy, but U.S. is finally winning some soccer matches. It's pretty cool to see.
Off topic, but Brother Robinette prophesied once that those are the stadiums that we'll have in like our revivals in.
It'd be awesome.
We're gonna go from basketball arenas to football domes and stadiums that are
It'd be cool.
giant, like great revival. But yeah, dude, I thought it was funny. I saw one that made me laugh. There was like a TSA announcement saying, "Do not bring bottles of ranch into your luggage."
Because Europeans have discovered ranch and they love it.
And they're like, "Where's this been my
I
whole
think
life?
Kraft.
Why don't they have ranch?"
Kraft's came out with a TSA approved travel size ranch for them
I
to
saw
buy.
that, and some restaurants were doing it too, like different cups that you could bring. And
Then they're all experiencing Buc-ee's for the first
Yeah.
time, and
but ranch is so
Chick-fil-A,
funny.
and everybody. Just the world
Hey,
is loving America. And
Why
I love
does
it.
the world not have ranch dressing? Why not? What? I didn't know that was just an American thing. I eat ranch on everything, man.
Yeah.
Anyways, I thought it was funny.
I think it's really cool. I saw a meme that said the World Cup is America having a sleepover with its cousins that parents hate each other.
Yeah,
And
they're still cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty cool description of it. It's been awesome to watch. I mean, I'm not a big soccer fan, but whenever the World Cup comes around, I always watch at least a few games because it's a really cool spectacle, bringing the world together, competing. It's like the Olympics almost.
Yeah, it's cool, man. We got an ad. Don't go anywhere.
This episode is brought to you by Backbone Coffee.
This is the coffee we actually drink. It's not just because they're a sponsor of the show. We actually have this at home.
And right now, if you go to the website, you can mix and match 3 different bags for $45.
Or you could set up a subscription and cancel it at any time.
And our first-time buyers, if you use promo code CastingFaith, you get 15% off your order.
So go grab you some of the coffee that we actually drink.
Remember to use the link in the description to directly support the Casting Faith podcast.
And we're back, dude. This is not a sponsor, but I didn't want to drink an energy drink at 10:30 at night. But Baja Blast has a 0 sugar. Dude, I feel Baja blessed right now, man. This is amazing.
It is pretty good. Have you tried the Baja Blast Midnight from Taco Bell?
I have, and I've had it in the frozen. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's been 12 weeks since I've had Taco Bell, but yeah, I've tried it.
You like girls, you like Taco Bell.
But Baja Blast, dude.
First we get the jobs,
And
then we get the khakis.
Hey, Baja Blast might be our next t-shirt design.
I like that. That's pretty cool.
I might do it. I don't know. It's been a while since I've had Baja Blast. I'm feeling it. I got a story. Okay, this was from Cole.
Let's
BB.
hear your story.
Cole BB's message.
BB.
BB, dude. Shout out to Cole BB. But this story he told was really interesting to me, and it kind of fits our whole vibe.
Is it
right?
about mosquitoes?
It's about a body of water.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna bring up a picture of it for you so you can see it. But I just want you to see the Strid, and just tell me what your first thoughts are. This is it right here. Right? Nothing crazy, right?
No, I guess
Just a simple stream, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's. Let me ask you: would you jump across that?
No.
No. And would you think that certain people would attempt to jump across that?
No.
But you'd be wrong.
Lots of people are dumb.
Lots of people try to cross that, or just wade across or whatever. Not necessarily jump across, but would you get in that body of water?
No.
Okay, why?
Because it's probably substantially deeper than it looks because there's a waterfall there.
Well, dang, David. Why don't you just read the story? It's true, though. This is exactly why it's dangerous. Batting 1,000. Because almost everybody thinks they can get through that body of water.
Hmm.
And as thin as it is, and as tiny as it looks on the outside, harmless as it looks on the outside, it is one of the most dangerous bodies of water on the planet. And people walk by it every day. It looks like something that you would see at the park, right? Families hike there, tourists take pictures there. It doesn't look dangerous to people who don't know better, right? Like we've crossed a river or two in our time, but the Grand looks more intimidating than that in certain parts, but it's not. The Strid, the Boston Strid, is that what it's called? I think. Yeah, the Bolton Strid. It's in England. The Strid is located in Yorkshire, England, and it's actually part of a much bigger river called the River Wharfe. And it's upstream. The river is wide, normal, nothing unusual. Then suddenly the entire river gets squeezed into this tiny opening. And in some places, it's only a few feet wide. But here's where it gets crazy. The river doesn't get smaller. The same amount of water is still moving through. It's just forced into a narrower spot. Think about putting your thumb over a garden hose. The water gets faster, more violent, more powerful. And under the surface, there are underwater channels and caves and rocks and crevices and powerful undercurrents, which looks calm on the top, but underneath the surface is chaos. And if someone falls in, the current pulls them under and it traps them under these caves and these underwater crevices and stuff. If someone falls in, it pulls them into this. It's like the rocks trap them and the water keeps moving. Why? Man, what's crazy is locals have told stories about the Strid for generations, and there are accounts of going back hundreds of years of people and animals disappearing there. And it's one of the things Cole said was that it has 100% mortality rate. If you fall in, you do not come out. And there's signs now all over it where it's one of the most dangerous bodies of water on the planet with 100% mortality rate. Nobody survives. You get in, you don't come out, and it looks harmless. And so, man, what fascinates me isn't how dangerous it is. It just shows, like, dude, if I showed you a grizzly bear or I showed you a shark or I showed you a cliff, you'd recognize the danger immediately. Mm-hmm. But the Strid doesn't advertise itself. It looks harmless on the outside, and it invites you closer in.
So I disagree. I don't think that it looks harmless in the least bit. I think that you just have to know what you're looking for. Because instantly, it wasn't the water that scared me there. It was the rocks surrounding the water. It's the moss all over. Mm-hmm. It's the things that cause you to slip and to slide. And I'm not trying to tear apart what he said there because it is very good. But what I'm saying is there's another point to be taken from that as well, is if you know what you're looking for, the hazards are there. Yeah. And you can look at something and it seem harmless, but if you actually know what you're looking at, there's a lot of treachery there. I think being an outdoorsman, you recognize the danger instantly. Yeah.
The point is that most people don't.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. I think there's different ways you can look at it. I think both ways it works, though. To what you're saying, yes, the water looks harmless from the top, but really what's going on underneath is what the issue is. But instantly when I saw that picture there, I thought, man, those rocks are going to be slick as snot because there's moss all over. There's water falling everywhere. So there's going to be water on the moss. You're not going to be able to stand on the rocks because you're going to slip into it.
How many rocks on the Chagrin or on the Grand have we slid across? And, we've all fallen in, at some point.
I think that if you know what to look for, that doesn't look harmless. Right. But to the average person, if you're not looking for the pitfalls, it could seem like a no issue. So, but when you start to examine it, that's where the issues start to pop up.
I think that's the key to this whole thing, though. Is like you have to know what you're looking at. Yeah, you have to know what to look out for. You can't just be lazy and not understand your surroundings.
Right. Something looks harmless. Yeah. But really, in reality, what's the basis? What's going on underneath it?
And a lot of times, it's people distracted. And it's in a part like it's close to people walk. And so people just don't think. They're not paying attention. They think it looks harmless, and they slip and they fall in that moss, or they're being dumb and they jump across, or they jump in, and never come out. Like it's got 100% mortality rate, which is crazy, man. It's like the thing that gets me is the danger. Like the danger isn't real. Like you said, it's not really hidden. It's kind of obvious. And the better that you know it, if you can look out for the signs, you know, you can identify what is safe and what is not.
Right.
And they have since put up a million signs saying danger, danger, danger. But you know, for somebody who is familiar with that kind of terrain, it's like you said, it's obvious. You know, you think you know better, and you think it was completely safe if you're being distracted.
Yeah.
You know,
If you're just looking at it at a glance, it looks like nothing, but when you know what you're looking for, that's where the issue really shows itself.
Right. And I think, man, to slide into our Bible segment here, I think it really is just one of those things where you have to be aware. You have to be aware of your surroundings. Not everything, you know, some things like are completely obvious. I shouldn't watch this. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't listen to this. And, you know, a lot of people, it's just that. It's not that big of a deal. But underneath the surface, there's something more going on, you know? Like there's, and this isn't what he preached. I mean, he preached it a little bit, but it's like, you know, how many times do we see the signs and we completely ignore it? I got this. I can handle it. I've crossed this before. I've crossed areas like this before and have been fine. You know, I've done this before with this kind of thing, and God was still faithful, and he still got me through. It reminds me of, you know, Samson.
Yep.
And it reminds me of that whole story. And just speaking off the cuff here a little bit, but like Samson told Delilah how many times his weakness, and she would ask him, you know, Samson, what's the power to your strength? Or what gives you the power of what you have? Why are you so strong? What is your weakness?
Yeah.
And he would lie, and he said, "Oh, well, if you bind me with ropes, then I'll be like just any other man." You know, and then that went on time and time again until he finally was like, well, every time he would break free when the Philistines would attack, and you know, every time he would go back to the same type of problem, and he would just say, "I've been here before," you know, until it's too distracted.
Yeah. My mind instantly went to Solomon, because, I mean, what do we talk about Solomon? We talk about the Proverbs, his wisdom. He knew better, and yet still led Israel into idolatry, because he could see the warning signs. He knew what he was looking at, but thought he can handle it.
Yeah.
And then ultimately, the wisest man in the Bible, the man we associate with wisdom and literally Proverbs, fell into idolatry because he thought he could handle the warning signs.
Yeah.
Thought it was nothing.
Yep. Proverbs 14:12 talks about this. The Strid doesn't look dangerous. It doesn't talk about the Strid, but that's why people underestimate it. Most dangerous things don't announce themselves. The scripture says that there is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof is always death. It seems right. It seems okay. This is the way that seems all right. And whether it's Solomon and who you're talking about, or it's Samson, there's example after example in the Bible.
Yeah.
David, you know, and Bathsheba, you know, it was a time when he was supposed to be at war. It literally says it was the time when kings were supposed to be at war. He was just somewhere he wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah.
And so like we have this situation where, you know, we can't always just go what seems good in the moment for us. You know, you have to identify the terrain. You have to identify where you're at and what's actually going on.
Right. And I know we talk about this a lot, but discernment kind of goes along with what I'm saying. To the normal person, something may seem harmless, but you have that spirit that comes up in the Holy Ghost that comes up in you and says, "Hey, wait a second. That may not be what it seems like."
Yeah. Yeah.
You look at that instance, the Strid there, and to the normal person, looks like rocks, a beautiful waterfall, a river, a stream, whatever. It just looks very picturesque. But then when you start to pick it apart, that discernment comes up. Hey, wait a second. Those rocks are all covered in moss. That's a waterfall, so there's going to be mist in the air. That makes that moss look a little bit more slick than what it is. That water is moving pretty quick. Those are a lot of bold. The warning signs are all there.
It's all
that
there.
Discernment that pops up in you and says, wait a second, that may not be what it seems.
100%. And Man, I hope that helps somebody today. Just be aware.
Things may not be what they seem.
Yeah. And you can look, example after example of that. But the point is, like, you have to be diligent. You have to have that discernment. You have to have a real relationship with God. You just do. You have to filter your decisions, your choices. And I'm preaching a little, but I want you to hear this today. We want to make sure we filter our life's choices through a relationship with God.
Absolutely.
And the Word of God, because it never turns void. And there's traps that are very clear, and then there's very subtle traps that look okay. It might seem okay. And to the young people listening, which there are many, which is awesome. Just because you've gotten away with something similar before and God's grace has been there, doesn't mean that you're okay to just navigate any kind of situation or waters like that. You have to understand that there is danger.
But also say
it's not obvious always, especially when you're younger. When 10-year-old you would have been like, oh, this is a cool little stream, but 34-year-old outdoorsman knows better. Why? Because we took a dive at Grand River on some musty rocks.
Pretty much. I would say though too, beware of wolves in sheep's clothing. Something may seem harmless. It may seem like it's acknowledging God. It's preaching the word.
We could talk about that all day with these influencer preachers.
Yep, and that's what I was getting at is things are going to be deceptive and may come in the cloak of, hey, this is good. This is going to better your walk. But when you start to kind of really dig into it,
that's why you need a pastor.
Not all that seems to be there. Yeah, absolutely.
Young man, that's why you need a pastor. I'm not going to name names because I don't want the hate, but these social media influence preachers are not your pastor.
Right.
There's a warning sign for you. If that's where you're getting all of your word and you're not submitted to a pastor, you're in trouble. That one's free. Dude, I just thought it was interesting. Yeah. He had some great, we'll probably use a couple of his illustrations, but they were great, and it felt like very casting faith.
Yeah.
So it was sweet. It was a good week of camp. Had lots of fun, lots of good biblical application, especially even with junior high. I feel like people doubt kids a lot and what they're able to digest. Yeah. We talked about it a little bit earlier, how they get smelly and goofy and silly. And it was funny. A couple times they would just clap at everything. Like it didn't matter what he could say, anything at all. It was just a random clapper. And it would just erupt. And I'm like, yep, they have no idea what's going on, but they do, like they are able to get a hold of God, and there's a childlike faith that is there, and they can grasp a lot more than you think.
Absolutely. I agree. You may have to break it down a different way. Yeah. But they can grasp it.
And that's why we're here. We're here for you guys. But yeah, dude, it was a great time, and that was a cool story I came across, and wanted to just share it with everybody. I think that it's one of those things where you just have to be diligent. You have to have a relationship with God. You have to be aware of your surroundings. I keep thinking about the time we fell in steelhead fishing in the Grand and how hard that was.
We didn't fall in. We almost did.
No, we were walking across the river, remember?
That's what I'm saying. Like, we didn't fall in.
I mean, we were in it.
We were in it. But we didn't lose our footing.
We were
kept
chest
going.
deep.
Yeah, we were pretty close.
And if we weren't there for each other, we would have been in trouble.
Yeah.
But now think about that 20 feet deeper with hidden caves underneath and undercurrents. And, it could have been pretty rough. Dude, speaking of survival situations, I reread The Hatchet. Did you ever read that book?
Nope.
You would love that book.
Yeah.
It's a good book.
Okay.
Gary Paulson.
You said book a lot right there.
Book.
You ever read that book? It's a good book. You'd like that book.
You'd like that book.
It's a good book.
It's a survival
I
book.
read that book.
You've never read The Hatchet?
No.
So good.
Yeah.
Read it.
Okay.
Audible. It's like $4.
Okay.
Good one.
Hey, shout out to a free thing. You don't have to use Audible. You ever heard of Libby?
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's at, man.
I need to get a card.
Yep.
It's like you get
It's like a library card.
Yeah.
It's a digital library. You sync up your library card from your local library to it, and you can rent books. I did that on vacation.
Or rent The Hatchet.
Okay.
It's only like a 2-hour listen.
Okay.
You'll like it.
Little chop, huh?
Yeah. It's good. It's about a guy. It's fiction, but it's more geared towards young people. It's like required reading in a lot of schools.
Oh, okay.
That's how I remember it. But it's about a guy it's about a boy who's on plane to go visit his dad, and the pilot dies, and he has to survive. Like the plane crashes, and he has to survive in the wilderness, and all he has is a hatchet.
Okay.
So it's a really cool read.
Yeah.
It's like that survival lane. It's really fun. And there's like 4. I didn't know. There's like 5 books in the series.
Oh, wow.
So I've just kept going.
That's cool.
It's fun. I don't know. Something different. Usually I listen to a lot of like preaching stuff and theology books and different things like that. But it's nice to break it up with like a fantasy or just something entertaining, you know, just to break up the monotony of it all. Monotony. We got an ad. Don't go anywhere. Storm season here in Northeast Ohio. If your roof has taken any damage whatsoever, if it looks sketchy at all, make sure that you call Heritage Roofing Company. Aaron's been on the show before. He's an honest, hardworking man. The company is veteran owned. They take care of people first, and that's why we love working with them so much. Make sure that you tell them that the Casting Faith podcast sent you, and he'll give you a free inspection on your roof. That's Heritage Roofing Company. You can go to roofsbyheritage.com. And we are back. Okay, last crazy story that I saw. You actually sent me this.
I did.
People want to build a city for $80,000 on a boat.
Yeah, dude.
The floating city.
Call it the Freedom Ship.
Pretty wild.
Saying it's going to be just about a mile long. A mile long boat, dude. That's insane to think about.
Wild, man.
You see some of these big cruise ships and aircraft carriers and stuff like that when you travel, barges, and think a mile long ship.
One day, we're going to be so big of a podcast that we'll do a casting cruise.
Probably not.
It's going to happen.
We're not going to do a cruise.
Anyways, floating city.
But 25 to 30 decks high. And they're saying 50,000 permanent residents on a ship in the ocean. 10,000 visitors and 20,000 crew. It's going to have schools, hospitals, shopping centers, parks, offices. Parks, dude. Hotels, restaurants, museums, and a sports stadium.
Churches,
I would assume. I mean, and it's going to continuously travel through international water.
Wow, that's that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean, just a boat that's never going to dock. It's going to be permanently at sea.
Would you live there?
Man, I love the ocean.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think I would.
I don't think so. I feel like it could turn south super quick.
Oh, for sure. Like it's a really cool idea, but you start thinking of the logistics of it. First,
virus.
The power. Well, yeah, a virus, but you think about like to power that, it's going to have to be nuclear powered.
Yeah. Nuclear.
But you think about all the stuff that's got to be, I mean, not just electricity, but water filtration, waste.
So at the risk, I'm kind of ignorant. Okay. Like this isn't me being serious or joking in any way, but you know, like the issues of overpopulation in like India and different areas, like maybe this would be a solution. Like there should be more spots for people, you know?
The other issue that I see with it, I do get what you're saying, that is wear and tear. It's on the ocean, dude. Salt water corrodes stuff like crazy.
Yeah.
And to think of something being a mile long, a little crack, this will preach, a little crack may not seem like anything until the waves start beating on it, and then it turns into a huge issue.
Yeah. Just the tip of an iceberg down the Titanic, you know?
It's a really cool concept. It makes me think of the ship in Wall-E, where they're all living on it.
The
I know
Axiom.
it's in outer
100%.
space, but that's
Same
what it makes
thing.
me think of. But yeah, man.
Would you
just
live on the
wild.
Axiom?
No.
In Wall-E? In outer space?
I mean, if Earth
gonna
was how it
colonize
was,
Mars?
and I think
Would you go
maybe
to Mars?
we already were at Mars.
I don't know, dude. Pretty wild.
I don't think we can get to Mars. I don't think we got to the
I
moon.
don't know. I have to like give me another drink of that pink drink and we'll figure it out. But as crazy as it sounds, man, I don't know. I don't think it's the weirdest thing we've talked about today, but it's like one of those situations where I'm
I
like,
don't know.
wonder what like the logistics
What's
of that.
the
It seems very
What's the underlying plan here?
it feels like a trap. It feels like a bad idea. It feels like they're
It feels like they're going to host a UFC fight.
But why not just make it like off the coast of an actual country and it just be more land and it could be like a floating island?
yeah.
You know, like why we got to go? Why does it have to travel so far? It feels like it's going to be a story that we're going to talk about 10 years from now. The floating city disappeared. You know, You know what I'm saying?
What happens when the floating city goes through the Bermuda Triangle
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
or beyond the ice wall?
It just somebody asked Grok, how could the ice wall have been hidden this whole time? And it's like, this isn't a thing. Don't be dumb. Like, there's millions of charted satellite images. There is no ice wall. The Earth is not flat. When AI is like, hey, come up for air. We might lose some subscribers over me dissing this, but like, I'm just like, I don't know. But then can you trust it? Who knows?
I wouldn't trust
it.
it.
We don't know nothing. I don't know. I just think that this floating city,
I mean, it's a
don't
weird.
trust
It's super futuristic.
how
like, when
many
you think
how
of
many
it.
bad headlines have we talked about and have we read about on cruise ships alone? And we're gonna do a whole 80,000 people city.
Yeah. You know what's funny, dude? The whole hantavirus thing just kind of disappeared because the internet bullied it away.
It's like, nope, we're not buying.
We're
it.
not doing this again.
We're not doing it. But imagine that on a cruise, like on a giant floating city. You know, Ghost Ship. That was a scary movie when I was little. That's what it reminds me of. I just don't think. I don't know, man.
I don't think it's feasible.
I don't think it'll happen.
No.
And
But I was just asking Chad about it before the show. It's been a concept since the 90s, and they keep bringing it up.
I don't see why you can't do it off the coast or something. You know, like put it in
like
the
some
Gulf.
of the station where it's almost like a big oil platform.
Yeah, do that on like the Gulf of America. You know, do that off of wherever, any big body of water, and then it just produces more like space for living. And you can take a ferry
Yeah,
ride
but then you
or
got
whatever back
waste
to
and-
the actual land. Yeah, but it could sustain itself. That'd be cool. I like the idea of self-sustaining cities. I don't know where or how that's practical though. How you do it without nuclear power, which
It would
scares-
have to be nuclear. I don't think nuclear is scary.
What
I think
scares people
just have a
like
big
because of
misconception of
Chernobyl.
it. Right.
Yeah, which I don't know.
It's a lot cleaner.
We could do a whole episode on Chernobyl.
Yeah.
But it is a lot cleaner, and it might be the answer. But I just thought it was crazy. You sent that to me. I was like, that's wild.
Yeah.
I would never do that. Would never do that.
I'd visit. Yeah.
But I would go like I wonder how much it would cost to do a vacation there or something.
Oh, that's exactly what it would be. It'd be almost like a big resort.
But permanent, like 50,000 permanent residents. Like, what do you become? Are you just the Jolly Roger? You know, like, do you have sovereignty, or is it just internet? You're always on.
Right.
Like, what country do you actually belong? What if you're born there? You know, like, what are you?
Right. You're not a citizen of nowhere.
You're just a pirate?
Citizen of the ocean,
Sail under the Jolly Roger?
I guess.
What are you? You know, there's a lot of questions.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
But it's time for our favorite segment. Are you ready for this? You're on the hot seat tonight because I wrote this episode. I know. I'm sorry. It's late. It's 11 o'clock on a Monday. This is tough. But here's where we're going. We're going Florida man, Ohio man. Are you ready? Or Florida woman, Ohio woman. Are you ready,
Okay,
David?
I'm here.
So, David, I got headlines for you. You got to guess if it is a Florida man or an Ohio man.
Okay.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
I'm not. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to not do an ad, but I'm going to cut this up.
Hey, what kind of name is Elia Taporia? Would you ever name your kid Elia?
No. I don't know. It sounds like a tilapia.
Yeah. I think it sounds like a fish too.
All right. Okay. 56.
Elia sounds like the name of a bad character in a Disney movie about the mermaid.
He got knocked out by Justin Gaethje.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 56. Okay. All right, David. Florida man, Ohio man. Here's round one. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready for it.
A woman was stopped at airport security as they noticed something unusual. Authorities discovered 58 live tortoises strapped to her thighs.
What?
Is this a Florida? I have video for this. Is this Florida man or Ohio man? Or Florida woman or Ohio woman?
This is a Florida woman.
Okay. It is not here. Dang it.
Strapped to her thighs?
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. It is a Florida woman. You were right. Dang, dude. So yeah, I think I sent you this on Instagram. There's videos of them like taking them out of stockings. They're all in like pantyhose, wrapped in pantyhose.
big are they?
They're just tiny little tortoises. little turtles, just strapped to her legs.
How did she think she was going to get through TSA?
Well, they found her because she smelled so bad.
I'm sure.
Because of all the turtles. They were like, this is wrong.
Why was she doing this?
I have no answers. It's just one of those things where I'm like, wow. It was, I don't know, dude. Full on nonsense. She strapped them to her legs. Now, I like turtles, but I don't like them enough to strap them to my body. Like, what was the point? Were you saving them? I don't know.
I have so many questions.
So they discovered dozens of turtles individually wrapped and taped to her body while attempting to travel through the airport.
Did I ever tell you about the time my brother saved a turtle on the way to school?
58 turtles. They found 58 turtles. No, go ahead.
When my brother was in high school, he got called over the loudspeaker to the office, and the assistant principal goes, "What's in your locker?" My brother goes, "What do you mean?" The assistant principal, super nice guy, goes, "Daniel, something's moving in your locker." "What's in your locker?" He opens it up. There's a turtle in there. He goes, "It was trying to cross the road, and I picked it up to save it, and I was going to let it go after school."
Why did you take it with you, Daniel?
He said, "I put lettuce in there and water. It was okay."
Oh, that's funny. I wonder who noticed it.
You probably heard it clanking around in the shell.
Oh, why is it always strapped to their thighs? That's what I want to know. Why? What? I don't know the reasoning. I do feel bad for a turtle crossing the road, but I don't know if I'd put him in my locker. That's funny.
I don't know why he didn't just put it on the other side of the road.
Yeah, get it to where it's going. Talk about that boost, that power boost, speed up. You know,
He just picked it up and brought it with him.
Take you,
put it in his
that's
locker.
how you got speedy. Man, I have questions about this woman though. She had 58 turtles. Who helped her do it?
Why
did
stop
you
at
do
58?
it?
Why didn't you go to 60?
At what number do you stop? That's a good question. Was 60 too many? Was that too suspicious to have 60 of them? Imagine being the TSA guy.
Man, that's a job I would never want. Can you imagine
And-
some of the stuff they find and see and just have to be quiet about it?
Yeah, dude. What was the conversation when it gets discovered? Ma'am, I'm going to need you to step
You're going to
over
have to
here.
remove those tortoises.
Imagine explaining to your family, honey, how was your flight? Well,
There's a lady with turtles in her legs.
so
Things you'd never think you'd have
No.
to say as a parent.
Why?
I remember one time I told David, I just popped up on a memory on social media. No, you don't need a paintbrush to eat your waffle. Things
Yep.
you don't think you'd
Yep.
ever have to say, and then you have to say them as a TSA agent. Ma'am, I'm going to need you to remove those tortoises from your pants.
Hillary wants to write a book called Things That I Never Thought I'd Have to Say to Kids because she's been a teacher for like 13 years and it's insane. Lots of things get said and it's weird. It's weird. Round 2, are you ready?
Yeah.
Round 2, Florida man, Ohio man. A man was arrested after breaking into Chuck E. Cheese. He had accumulated 47,000 tickets over 14 years and allegedly wanted to redeem them all without the pressure. Is this a Florida man or Ohio man?
I'm going to go Ohio man.
It's a Florida man. He allegedly broke in to use the ticket redemption machine unpressured by people with his 47,000 ticket.
What's he going to get? Like it's Five Below stuff
Everything.
that's there.
Everything. It reminds me of the regular show episode where it was like it's been so long since I've seen that show, but it's like the animatronics and they're trying to redeem it for points and it's like the mafia and they don't let them.
That's funny. I don't think I remember that episode.
Yeah. But 47,000 tickets, so many tickets. Man, what's he saving for? Like you said, it's like Five Below gifts.
Yeah. I don't. Every time we go to Chuck E. Cheese,
He got everything.
I
he
instantly
wanted.
regret it.
Imagine, but why break in? Why not just show up at like when it opens? Why break the law? All of these seem to be like, man goes into Barnes and Noble,
do something
breaks in to
stupid.
finish his
Yeah.
book. Like, wait, you should show up earlier. Like,
Right.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't get it.
But my man played the long game with them 47. He saved his speedy rewards points, 47,000 tickets. How often you going to Chuck E. Cheese? In your
I don't
lifetime?
get it.
How many kids do you know?
I'm trying to rationalize it.
I'm
and
starting to
like,
not. The more you pull at this thread, why is there a man going to Chuck E. Cheese? Hey, aren't you not allowed to go without a child?
I don't know.
I think that's the rule.
Is it?
Pretty sure. Pretty sure you have to have a kid to get in.
I feel like that's a weird.
I feel like
I don't know.
I feel like that needs to be the rule,
Yeah.
or else you get a 40. I don't know. Weird. All right, round 3. Here we go. This one's called the Chicken Aviator. All right. A man attempted to launch a homemade glider. He was dressed in a full chicken suit and claimed it was powered by a leaf blower. Again, a man attempted to launch a homemade glider. He was dressed in a full chicken costume and claimed it was powered by a leaf blower. Is this a Florida man or Ohio man?
I'm going to go with a Florida man.
It is a Florida man. He attempted to launch it from a skyscraper.
What?
Why a chicken?
Did he die?
Why a leaf blower? Why did he die? I can't say if he died or not, but why did he test? Did he test it first? I think they stopped him. I don't think he actually did it. But who watched this and said, "Send it, go for it, do it"?
Like, a little voice in his head told him.
And of all the birds,
why chicken?
Chickens don't really fly,
right? I mean, they kind of jump and squawk around, but
I don't know, man. The Wright brothers didn't sacrifice everything for this, my guy.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But you're right. So 2-1.
Yep.
Here we go. Round 4. The Motel Fishing Pool Tournament. A man hosted a licensed fishing tournament inside a motel swimming pool. Again, a man hosted an unlicensed fishing tournament and inside a motel fishing pool. Is this a Florida man or Ohio man?
I'm going to go Ohio.
Florida man. Florida man. Dude collected entry fees. Prizes were awarded. One fish caught. Guests were upset.
I can imagine. Man, I thought of
trying to go down to the pool with your family.
I thought of like the pool at the lodge at Salt Fork.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm
Just full of random fish.
I also thought about Sean's story of filling the pool with the trout.
It should be West Virginia, man, because that happens. Tournaments, trout tournament in a fishing pool.
Right.
The smell. He was talking about how like they would get caught in the traps, the pool traps.
Skimmer.
Gross stuff. 3-4. I think I won. We're just gonna call it a tie.
We can have a tie.
We got a tie, but we do have a new game, a new thing that I want to do real quick as we close. David and I have both brought 3 items from our house, and we're going to introduce those items.
I didn't really understand the game.
Yeah, I didn't clearly articulate the game.
I just brought three things that
So we'll start with mine.
Okay.
And the goal is for the goal will be in the future we'll take a drink of water or something, and whoever last loses.
Yeah, but what if we spit on equipment?
That's a good point. You just turn to the side.
Yeah, but like if you're laughing.
We'll find out a way to do this. It'll be fun.
Okay.
But I did bring 3 items.
Okay.
And so David's going to grab his first item, and I'm going to grab mine. They're not always going to be Straight for the Manchester helmet? Is it Manchester?
Yeah,
it's your football helmet.
Football helmet.
Still
It hurts my
fits.
head, but I figured I'd get you to laugh by putting it on.
You got to do a full episode of that next week.
I don't know if I could, dude. I don't know how I wore this. Either my head grew a ton, or
Did your head grows?
I had long hair when I wore this too.
I think that your ears and your nose never stop growing.
Yeah, it's not my ears or my nose though. It's tied to my forehead.
Now run into the wall.
I'm running into you. Let me headbutt you.
All right. You ready for my first one?
Yeah, I'm ready.
This is special. This is my graduation photo. And we'll put it up on the screen later, maybe. But yep, I thought I was the coolest dude in school, man.
You're the reason for the teardrops on my guitar, Charlie.
Yep. So in this picture, I have I have some kind of quarter zip sweater.
We both went high school with our first item.
Collars popped. I got a gray blazer on. I got a acoustic guitar, some brown shoes, and some bootleg jeans. Dead stone face, spiky hair with the coif and everything. It's
Looking
weird.
good.
2010, baby. That was my first item. I looked at that and I think,
Why do you still have that?
why don't I have this? It was just in my box. I have a box at home that I just kept a bunch of stuff.
Take this thing off.
There was a one of them was a Transformers movie ticket from the drive-in.
That's cool.
I don't know why I still have it. I don't remember when I watched it with or who I watched it with, but I still have it. All right, item number 2. What's with graduate? Shout out to Britt. Serendipity, is that what it's called?
Yep, Serendipity.
Serendipity photos. They did not take my grad. I don't think she did my graduation. Not your wife, but Aaron. Somebody else did. But I wish they would have. Looking at this, because this is pretty tough.
Yeah.
No smile. Complete airbrushed. It looks rough. So if you need graduation photos or wedding shoot, contact Serendipity. All right, here's my next item. You ready for this? Look at this. I got the LeBron James Sports Illustrated rookie card.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I would not have pictured you to have that.
I would not have pictured me to have this, but I got this a long time ago.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Graded and everything.
Yeah. It's when he was St. Vincent St. Mary, so it was before.
Yeah, it was high school.
Yeah. So thought it was cool. 2003 Sports Illustrated.
My next item. The vintage Godzilla from the 80s. This is like the first toy I remember having.
That might need to stay here. Just saying.
Dude, this has been in my garage. I've had it in my this is the first toy I remember having from when I was little. I think I got it at a flea market. And I remember it at my grandparents' house. And now it graces my garage, watches over the cars.
Nice.
I don't know why his chest is silver. That's always baffled me.
He's turning into Mecha Godzilla.
I guess. Dude, did you see that new Godzilla movie or game that's coming out? Godzilla Monster
It's
Mayhem
not new.
or
It's a
something?
remaster.
I know
of
it's remastered, but dude, it looks sweet.
War of the Monsters. Remember that?
So I still have the PlayStation 2 War of the Monsters game. I thought about giving it to Christian as a
Sick,
Christmas
dude.
gift this past year, but
Next pod. That'd be fun. I had a kid at junior high camp ask me if I've ever watched the Godzilla movies, and I went,
don't cite the old magic to me.
I was there when this was written. I love it, dude. That's awesome. Because he could just hang out right there. Just saying. Yeah, it's cool stuff. All right, I got one more. This is a bit of a wild card. I was originally going to grab an item that Justin made me, and I couldn't find it. But the point, I don't know what the point is. I just saw something, and I grabbed it out of my garage. So
I think that my next one's going to get you. I think you're going to be confused. Croquet mallet, huh?
just a croquet mallet.
I don't understand croquet.
Maybe it's like the soccer that everybody's hyped about. Maybe we just don't. There's a spider web on it. I've never played it. I have a full croquet set in my garage.
It's another one like Mosquito.
Mosquito.
I guess croquet is spelled with a Q, right? Like in the middle.
Look at that.
Croquet.
Croquet. It sounds like a biscuit.
It looks fun.
Could be a cane.
All right, so this. All right. Little casket for you.
Crazy bones.
Do you remember these? We move Godzilla for a minute. So these are something from when we were kids.
Oh yeah, dude. I forgot about these.
So you play different games with them. I have all of mine from when I was little. And me and David, Nora will play this. We actually bring these on vacation and we'll play them.
Fun, dude.
But like
I brought a croquet mallet and you bring out these. That's
dude,
so cool.
aren't they cool?
Yeah.
I have a bunch more of them too, but they came in this little casket thing, so I figured that'd be kind of fun. A little dark looking, but this one was my favorite. Little shark
Nice.
with the clear with the glitter inside. But
Toys were better when we were kids.
oh, for sure.
I had so my girls are both into Pokemon now. Sadie has Kendall has influenced Sadie. That's
Good.
cool. And we went to that Pokemon store on Manchester Road.
Yeah.
Bill's Pokestop. Shout out to them. They gave him like 3 free cards and a little free binder.
That's awesome.
I would, if your kids are into it, take them there. Super affordable too.
Yeah.
They got like, it's the whole experience. And so I found in my box, I have a dark Charizard that's apparently worth like $300. And Kendall took it to school, and I didn't know that. And while I was at camp, and one of the teacher's sons is real into Pokemon trading and stuff, and he's like, "That's like a $300 card." I'm like, "Oh, like I didn't know that." Like I thought it was like, it was right at the time where I was stopping to collect it, and it wasn't when there was a big pop in value at all. I was thinking it was like a Team Rocket card or something, and apparently it's worth $300. So that was cool.
Yeah. I got rid of all my Pokemon
Bums
cards.
me out.
Last year, I sold them all.
I wish I would have kept mine because of the kids are into them now. It would have been cool.
Mine were all beat up and everything, and still made a little bit of money on them, so that was cool. But
it's the fun experience.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, of sharing something with them that you did when you were little. Cool.
We started watching the original Pokemon. Me and Nora. She likes it more than David does. It's funny because she really wants to, if we have a girl, name it Eevee, and we're like, no,
considering
we're not, Nora. but Eevee's such a pretty name.
So
We're like,
pretty.
it's a beautiful name, sis, but that's not what we're gonna name the baby.
Yeah, you gotta take her to this store.
She'd probably like it.
He does good. It's a hole in the wall, but it's fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, that was fun. We'll make this a better thing in the future.
Yeah, I didn't understand it.
It was a last minute thing. You know, we'll see.
I got you to laugh a couple times.
Yeah,
though, so that
the
was
helmet.
fun.
The helmet was good. Justin 3D printed me a naked Furby, and that's what I was going to bring in, but
That's
I couldn't.
super weird.
Like furless.
That's weird.
So
I've been seeing a lot of Furbies pop up at yard sales. I don't want that. I'm not bringing that in my house.
speaking of kaiju,
Yep.
anyways, that'd be.
Those were weird.
Surprised Godzilla hasn't fought a Furby, giant version of a Furby.
Hey, did you ever watch Godzilla -1?
No, well, we
Dude, it was
started it
so
at your
good.
house and never got.
It's so
through it.
good.
You
But
should.
-0 comes out this year, and it looks really good too.
Yeah, it's kind of cool because he's the bad guy in those, right? Yeah,
It's more of like it's not horror, but
Like
it's
the
more
original.
like a suspense. Yeah.
yeah.
You'd like it a lot. You got to get over the Japanese dub because it's like the old ones where it's in Japanese but they speak in English, so it's like the words don't match
That
up.
doesn't always bother me though.
It doesn't bother me because that's how Godzilla was.
yeah, even on other shows though, I've seen that. You get over it pretty quick.
Yeah. Have something on me?
Thought you had a tick. That'd be bad.
No, just a little piece of plastic.
Yeah.
But it was really good. I think you'd like it.
Yeah. Well, man, it's good to be back. We get to go fishing soon. Our stickers are now on Sean's boat. That's cool.
Oh, sweet.
So lots of fun fishing. Caught a couple of bass last week before camp, and it was good. We need to get out though.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna
fished
go.
at all.
We're gonna all go next week. I think
Maybe, yeah.
with Mr. Bolgren. But fun, dude. Fun week. Fun camp adventures. I'm back. I am not fully caffeinated. This is a late episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Shout out to Backbone Coffee. I'm wearing the shirt right now. Dude, Backbone is solid, man. I missed Backbone. At camp, there was only Keurigs that I could drink. And
Soon there'll be K-Cups, though.
yeah, that's what I meant to
Maybe
say.
we get the campground converted to Backbone.
Backbone, yeah. It's good, man. It's good coffee.
It is.
So link is in the description. Get you some Backbone coffee. Right now, I don't know if it's still going on, but they had a Father's Day sale. And somebody did use the link properly and bought some coffee. And
Thank you.
I don't know who you are, but thank you. And enjoy it. You're going to love it. They got Rolling Coal, and they got the shirt that I'm wearing right now. So shout out to whoever you are.
I want to give a shout out to a non-sponsor, but I'm repping them on the computer here. It's right here. I don't know. Somewhere. Right here. You can't see it. It's Good Golly in Kent. I was telling you a little bit about this before we started recording. Friends of our family opened a little restaurant in Kent, Ohio, downtown in the university area, and a little hot dog shop. And they are known for their orange twist, a little vanilla ice
like
cream
it.
with orange sherbet mixed in.
very good. They do the dirty sodas and energy drinks and hot dogs. And
It sounds to me like an amazing experience. And we need to go.
yes, we'll definitely go.
And we need a menu item. Call it the Casting Faith special or
So
something.
I pitched him an idea, some hot
I'm
dogs. so-
open to a hot dog sponsor.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Be cool.
We'll figure it
cool.
out. What's it
Yeah,
called again?
It's called Good Golly.
Good golly. Hey, we're ready to wheel and deal, man. I'm ready for a Good Golly sponsorship.
I'm all about
I could
some
see
hot dogs
shirts
and orange sherbet.
Yeah, man. We'll do something. We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, I remember the dog we had after the Great Lakes Fishing Expo, which was
Yeah.
good, but it had some mayhem behind it. You
Yeah,
know?
they do all beef hot dogs, and it's all quality stuff. Very good. I
That's
had
dope.
the Dad's Way hot dog, which was mustard, no ketchup, mustard, relish,
Mhm.
and it was very good.
I had
Very
a
good.
hot dog. So at camp during the All-Star softball game,
Mhm.
instead of doing the normal camp lunch, Brother Shane Hancock grilled out burgers and hot dogs for everybody.
Oh,
so
cool.
it was super cool this year. It was fun. But I did mustard and I did ketchup on my hot dog, like a real American. You got to get it all. Mustard. I don't understand what your
It's
beef
the
with.
way, dude.
What's your beef with?
I don't have beef with hot dog
Ketchup.
or with ketchup. It's just
What do you just for
it's too
fries only?
sweet. Yeah, it's too.
I gotta
sweet
have
for
a
hot dogs.
mixture. It's got to be the tang of the mustard.
I mean,
and
I could do it with. I'll do ketchup with mustard and relish and stuff like that, but I prefer mustard.
yeah.
Specifically, though, ballpark mustard. But
Well, either way, no matter how much you like your dogs, get good golly, get you some.
yeah,
you know.
go down to Good Golly in Kent. Check out downtown Kent. A lot of cool stuff going on down there.
They got a social media.
They do.
I'm gonna plug them.
Shout it out. See if I can find it real quick.
100%. I want to go. We're gonna go next trip we do. It's close. We'll go have a night of it.
Yeah, and the
It's
prices
fun.
are super reasonable as well. I was
Love it,
really
man.
surprised. It was
all
good.
about it. Shout out to Good Golly. Firstform.com/castingfaith. I did take First Form with me. I did have my multi-packs, my multivitamin packs, and they kept me from the camp cold. And so I feel good. I don't feel sick at all. Even after being in a damp dorm for a week, I feel great. Kept my protein up, did all the things, had my RTDs. First Form has new RTDs. They are vanilla and chocolate. Super solid. Firstform.com/castingfaith.
I can't get anything to load.
That's okay. We'll find you. But good golly, we'll tag them in this clip or something.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it, man. I love a good dog.
yeah,
especially in the
I
summer.
think you'll be pleased. I think you'll like it.
We got to go check it out. And yeah, man, it's been a great episode. Great time of connection. It's late night, day after Father's Day. Hope you guys had a blessed Father's Day.
Absolutely.
We're about a week out from that now, but grateful for all of our listeners. Over the time I was at camp, we crossed 5,000 subs on YouTube, which is a good thing. That's a milestone moment. Here's what we need, though. We need you to like, comment, subscribe, share, do the things. Every time you leave a review, if you're listening to audio only right now, when you do a review, it's like you're pushing this another 10 miles, every time you do a review. So we want you to do that. Leave a review, comment, like, subscribe. We're going to give away care package to one of our listeners from last month, and it looks like it's Sean Delaney, which is hilarious. You can get some energy drinks from me or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I just got it to load here. It's Good Golly Kent at Good Golly Kent. And that is GoodGollyKent.
I love
Good Golly
it.
Kent. Go follow him.
Let's go, man. I'm ready for it. But I hope you guys have a great day. We love you. Keep casting faith in everyday life. Cast faith, dude. Go write those comments. Go do the things. And until next time,
See you, everybody.
bye-bye.